All right, so today we're gonna go drop off the keys for a property that I just sold, and I hate selling my own properties. I really hate it because it's like giving away a child. That's what I feel like. But you know, at a time like this, it was kind of a weird situation for this sale. I actually had 3 offers for lease. It was crazy. Put on the market for lease. I can't believe how strong the rental market is. Sure, it'd be just kind of break even because my rate at the time was pretty low. But with, you know, renewal options and when it's time to renew the mortgage, I thought, it's just time to let some of it go. Plus, I have a lot of pre-construction condos that are closing. And with the variable payments on my other properties, it's kind of getting heavy. So I just wanted to let it go. So we had 3 offers for lease, which is pretty cool. It's just a good testament to how good the unit was. Basically, it's super wide layout. Lots of light, so lots of windows, and in a good areas in King West, right? So a lot of people want to buy something like that. So this is the one with, if you haven't followed my stories, there was my previous tenant. She stopped paying rent and unfortunately went through depression and didn't have the will to continue on anymore. So she stopped paying rent, but thankfully, I mean, she was nice enough to not put me out of rent. It was a pretty sad story, and least I could do to help her, but she left all her furniture there. So it showed beautifully. She was super clean. I really enjoyed the way she decorated it. Lived very minimal. So I was gonna go on a business trip that week. I was away for a conference, and I figured, what the heck, might as well just let it go. You know, everything's kind of tight right now. So put it out there for sale to assume a wonderful tenant at market rates. Right, you're gonna get, this is the best rent possible right now. And maybe an investor would pick it up. And if not, then if they didn't buy it, then I'll just end up keeping the property and assuming the wonderful tenant. However, the buyer that wanted it needed to have the place vacant. So that was kind of a negotiation thing that we had to go through. The buyer actually offered the tenant some money. And initially the tenant said no, they wanted more, like exorbitant amount, like 40 grand, which was kind of insane. But then they ended up settling on 10 grand, which was nice. So he basically paid me a little bit more in order to get the tenant out, and the tenant voluntarily agreed. And she didn't even actually move in. She just basically won 10 grand to not move in, which is good for her, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. It's a beautiful property. I wish I could keep it, but it just kind of makes sense to sell at this point.